Through the years, I have been known by many names.
Narration.
One leche coming up.
What a
You made the cat angry. You do not want to make the cat angry.
You don't want to make me angry, cliché.
Also, backdrop character has embarrassing underpants, cliché.
These are the beans of legend.
Convenient to expositional tattoos are convenient.
Show him the golden eggs.
No!
Wiener joke.
Villain fires at someone with perfect aim without looking, cliché.
Feline raspberry.
Character almost gets hurt in the groin area, cliché.
Puss is 100% okay after this.
We interrupt this movie to bring you The Chamber of Secrets. Movie mirrors How I Melee in Halo.
Physics.
3D milk splattering shot.
You pissed me off face.
Guitar abuse.
You're a woman?
Character who was previously thought to be male turns out to be female, cliché. Also, this cat.
Amateur.
He wasn't really an amateur in the fight.
Señorita, wait.
Puss's sword has the same reactive properties as a lightsaber.
Puss, you got any idea what they do to eggs in San Ricardo prison? It ain't over easy.
This cat again.
Scene does not contain a lap dance. Wait, how can cats perform a lap dance?
It all started a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Wait, wrong movie.
How come the San Ricardo part of this sign is in Spanish, yet the orphanage part is in English? Artistic choice or not, you should at least keep the wording consistent.
Aww.
Spoon physics.
First rule of Bean Club, you do not talk about Bean Club.
First rule of Fight Club, cliché.
Second rule of Bean Club is you don't talk about Bean Club.
Redundant repetition of rules is redundant.
Or a rock. It'll make you feel better.
Careless egg is careless.
He saved the Commandante's mother.
He saved the parent of the town officer, cliché.
How strange it was to give a cat boots.
Puss would be excellent at CinemaSins.
You know the bank had zero security when Humpty robbed it in 30 seconds.
The egg betrayed me.
Kitty mirrors how Lysander felt after he finished writing this script.
I will do this for my mother and for San Ricardo, not for you.
I'm going with your plan, but I'm doing it for my town's and mother's sake, and not for your sake, cliché.
Jack and Jill didn't hear this.
Jill has no peripheral vision whatsoever.
Any lock in this universe can be opened by using your claws.
Inventor waits until the last minute to save his comrades from danger, cliché.
Kitty, you're not as good as they say. You're better.
You're not as good as they say, you're better, cliché.
I was just a stray, but I had beautiful claws.
Guys, why doesn't Kitty have a scene showcasing her origin?
Because we didn't have enough money in the budget.
Sounds fair.
Okay, let's not panic. Say something nice to it.
Hi, little plant.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Let me get this straight. They're shot directly through the clouds and then pass through this nighttime area with auroras, and then they reach the clouds again? Why? Because screw you, that's why.
Not so subtle tree imagery.
Guys?
Hunty!
Did you see him?
I don't see him anywhere.
You sound weird.
We interrupt this movie to bring you the DreamWorks version of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Let me show you something.
I know that Humpty and Kitty are going to portray Puss later in the movie, but Kitty doesn't know what she did that made Humpty give her that look to her.
You might want to take a look at this.
You might want to take a look at this cliché.
We interrupt this movie to bring you Jurassic World. Character hyperventilates from seeing a dangerous creature, cliché.
Character gets hurt in the gonads, cliché.
Faraway shot makes it look like they're falling slowly, cliché.
The writers like this joke so much, they use it twice.
You.
Me?
Yeah, baby.
Humpty is a girlfriend stealing.
I've also been known as the fairy lover.
Puss is a furry?
Also furries.
I have been thinking these soft paws that when we go our separate ways, we can go our separate ways together.
That kinda defeats the purpose of going separate ways.
1 sin reduction for this cool shot. 4 things. 1. They have long shadows in this shot, but when we cut to the shot, the sun is at a different angle and their shadows reduce in size. 2. Character who looked like he was about to be murdered wasn't actually murdered, cliche.
You set me up.
Oh yeah, set you up, of course.
3. Best friend betrays main character for revenge, cliche.
You never knew it, Puss, but I was always there.
And 4. Villain was always there from the beginning, cliche.
Pequeño! Wait.
Convenient surrogate mother is convenient.
I present to you the golden goose of legend.
Love interest betrays the main character, cliche.
But this does not make us even.
Freeze! Yes, it does.
Love interests argue about being even during an escape attempt, cliche.
I never belonged here. We had a plan to get out of here, but then you became the hero and you picked this place over me.
Well, that's partially your fault since you were reckless with the pebble throwing 7 years ago.
I can forgive you, Humpty. If you help me now, I'll try.
Betrayer of hero has a change of heart, cliche.
Jack and Jill don't appear in this shot, but then appear in the very next one without any plausible explanation.
Kitty ex machina.
Betrayer sacrifices himself to save the town he once lived in, cliche.
Physics.
I always knew that you were good inside.
And Puss also means it literally, since his inside is literally made of gold.
These guards want the cats dead so badly they waste all of their weapons on them.
Lady Gaga.
Physics.
I will see you again, kitty soft paws.
But I won't see you in my adventures in the Shrek movies.
Sooner than you think.
Because waiting 7 years for a sequel is what I consider soon.
Character contemplates his life while looking into the sunset, cliche.
So Humpty is still alive?
Oh.
Will this movie just end already?
Over 9 minutes of credits.
Thanks for watching this Everything Wrong with Marathon on the Shrek movies. Special thanks goes to Rita and Sean for providing their voices. Oh, I also have a blooper reel that's coming up. If you want to check that out, click on the video on the right.